The Sacramento Kings, the 3 seed, taking on the Golden State Warriors, the 6 seed. Opening series price, Golden State minus 290.
Say what, John? No way.
Sacramento plus 225. So I simply wrote this too in my notes. Is the betting market too high here on Golden State, a team that, for those who do not remember, became the 19th team to lose 30 or more road games and make the playoffs? And of those previous 18, 17 were eliminated in the first round. The only outlier, the 84 Suns, who made it to the conference finals.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. I will say, focusing in on the Warriors real quick. This team, whether right or wrong, I fully believe that this team has the attitude and has had the attitude all year long. In their minds, they think they can flip a switch and they're going to be fine. And I don't think, I personally, I haven't worried about the road record issues as much all regular seasons. I think a lot of people have, just because, yeah, sure, it might have been a thing in the regular season. I don't think we're going to see it be as big of a thing here. And then I guess if we're especially talking this short travel, look, the Warriors are going to benefit from this setup more than the Kings are, obviously, because I think the Warriors' home court presence, at least from fans-wise, is going to be more than what you're seeing from the Kings. This is I bet here, JVT, this is a series price. We kicked around a lot on the numbers game last week while you were on the air with us. We kicked this around to probably 4 different NBA bettors, and we asked give us a projected line on this.
Was I on the low end?
Nobody said higher than Warriors minus 185, I think was the highest we got. So
I had minus 120.
Yeah, I think I was like minus 150. So sorry, yes, this is a bet on for the Kings for me. What I did, though, is I did take this plus 1.5 games. Yeah. I think I got about plus 130 on it. This stuff will continue to change. I like that bet, though, here. Plus 1.5 games at plus money on this. Do I really think the Kings are going to win the series? Man, I think they match up pretty well against the Warriors. I think they got a shot here, but I think the Warriors, especially if Andrew Wiggins gets back into the fold here, that's going to be a big if, though. If and when he gets back in the fold for the Golden State Warriors. I think they probably win the series, but I love that plus 1.5 games bet at plus money. I really like that.
I would say that the probability of the Kings winning this series is higher than the market is giving them credit for. So I think there is then thus inherent value in betting the Kings to win this series. Now, you don't have to go out and bet that right away. You can go different ways. Like you said, it's betting them plus 1.5 games, plus 2.5 games, which you're getting a pretty nice discount on. Over in terms of the series total games, which is 5.5 at the minus 165 is another way to attack this. And I am not of the thought process either. I still think there are some things to this road issue for the Golden State Warriors. Okay. Well, I mean, because at what point do you take a 41-game sample size and make something of it, right?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Because you can't make nothing out of it, but I also don't want to make something out of it too big. So there's something there.
John, what I will say is you are absolutely right. For whatever reason in my own head, I have not been able to get to, this is a huge deal as easily as other people
have. And this is, as somebody who has a series ticket price on, or excuse me, a Western Conference future on the Golden State Warriors, I think at a really nice price too. I do believe that this team is perfectly capable of winning the series, but the degree to which the market has almost erased a 41-game sample size of road struggles in a series in which they're going to have to win at the very least one game on the road, that is something that I think is mispriced in this market. Let's also not forget, the Golden State Warriors in this series, yes, they went 3-1 against the Sacramento Kings this year. One of those was the second to last game where Sacramento had nothing to play for and they didn't play anybody. The others were at home, 2 of them. Those were single possession games, Kelly, that they did not cover. They were 1-3 against the spread. So Sacramento pushed them at home, one of their strongest venues, right? Their strongest venue. They're one of the strongest home courts out there, and they struggled to win on the road. I just don't know if the market has accurately priced how good the Sacramento offense is. Because remember, part of the issues for the Warriors on the road, it's not just going and showing up and failing to win. They had the 3rd worst road defensive rating in non-garbage time this season. Only the Rockets and the Spurs were worse than them. That's an issue.
Yeah, I think. Look, that's where I'm harping on the Wiggins thing so much, because it's the. How do you slow down the guards, which are really guards and wing players, I guess you would call them for Sacramento, that are really going to output a lot of your offensive production? Do I think that they have the capability of slowing down Sabonis a bit? Yeah, I think they maybe do, but it's the De'Aaron Fox matchups. It's the Kevin Huerter matchups. It's how are you going to be able to throw all these bodies at these guys I think it requires a lot from Gary Payton, a lot from Klay Thompson to step up and play the defense that he has played in the past in his career. But that's asking a lot for everything that he's been through. I think this is. I was really shocked to see this price on this series because I do think it's a lot closer than what we're seeing with those odds.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.